Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the regular meeting of the Board of Zoning Appeals for September 15th. Let's see. We begin by introducing the members and representatives, and I'll start with my left, my far left.
Jennifer Barth.
Joe Gore, Township Trustee Representative.
Sherry McCormick.
Bob Potter.
Matt Mahoney, Planning Commission.
Dennis Kohler, Building Official.
Trina Ingram, Planning and Zoning.
Marty Kemper, Legal Counsel.
Jody Rector, Planning and Zoning.
Okay, thank you. Would everyone like to stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. Thank you. Jody, could you help us with the roll call, please?
Yes, Ms. McCormick?
Here.
Mr. Gore?
Here.
Ms. Barth?
Here.
Mr. Mahoney?
Here.
Mr. Potter?
Here.
All present?
Okay. We have the agenda in front of us. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve tonight's agenda.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Hopefully, we've all had a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting, which was August 4th. Like a motion to approve those minutes.
Motion to approve August 4th minutes.
Support.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving on. Next order is new business. I'd like a motion to open the public hearing regarding the appeal of Gregory and Beth Townsend requesting a 62-foot frontage variance to create two parcels on Erie Road.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Thank
Support.
you. Okay, we have a motion and support. Do we need a roll call? No. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Let's see. Jody, could you start with the description of the request?
Yes, again, the applicants are Gregory and Beth Townsend, P.O. Box 341 in Lambertville, Michigan. The owner, same. Their home address is 3663 Pendleton Drive, Toledo, Ohio, 43623. Authorized agent, John Decker, Jr. It's a vacant parcel on Erie Road between Crab and Lewis. Parcel number 5802-011-03610. 11.99 acres, agriculturally zoned. Requesting two variants. Parcel 1 needs no variance, and Parcel 2 is a plus or minus 62-foot frontage variance. Master plan designates it as agricultural preservation. The applicant is seeking to split a vacant 11.99 acre parcel having 598.74 feet of road frontage on Erie Road into two parcels. Parcel 1, no variance is required, maintaining 330 feet of road frontage and a plus or minus 7 acres. Parcel 2 is maintaining 268 feet of road frontage and remaining 5 acres. For Section 400-1800 Schedule of Regulations in an agricultural zoning district, a minimum of 330 feet of frontage and 5 acres is required for each resulting parcel. The applicant has indicated in the submitted letter the desire is to build their home on the resulting Parcel 1 and continue to have the remaining acres on Parcel 2 continue to be farm. And I did include the applicant's letter for additional information. The master plan designates this area agricultural preservation with the intent to preserve prime farmland for agricultural production with uses of farming, food production, livestock, greenhouses, orchards, forestry, and open spaces, and the character of farmland with limited residential development. At this time, no letters or calls of objection have been received. However, the applicant has supplied one letter of no objection.
Okay. Thank you. Would the applicant like to approach the podium or the applicant's representative?
Just to inform the board, Mr. Townsend, due to the change in the meeting date, on the conflict of the boardroom, Mr. Townsend is having Mr. Decker speak on his behalf because he is still out of town.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Name and address, please, for the record.
John Decker Jr., 6319 Carriage Lane, Ottawa Lake, Michigan.
Thank you, John. Do you have anything in addition to what Jody told us?
I'm just here as a friend of Greg's to represent him because he couldn't be here, as Jody said. He submitted all the paperwork. I've seen what he submitted. I do know what he's trying to do. I've kind of been consulting with him, but, as well as my grandfather. I'm here to answer any questions you might have, or do my best to do so, but I don't really have anything to add.
Okay.
At this time, if the applicant's representative has nothing further to add, see if there's any comments from the public.
Thank you. Thank you. Are there any public comments, other public comments? Would you please approach the podium? State your name and address for the record. And
Linda Lefchak, 153 West Erie Road, Temperance, Michigan.
thank you.
First time I've ever been here, and I've lived here 55 years. Never had any problems.
Welcome.
Thank you. I watch this all the time on TV.
All paying for the place.
Oh, good. I think I got my questions or answers or whatever twisted up here, because I thought they were going to split it, what was left there, cut it in half and make 2 more houses there. There's a new one down a little bit further. That used to be one big, they had another big house built at the far end of that.
I have what they're proposing on the screen.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is going
see.
to be created to create 2 parcels.
Yeah. And eventually they were going to try to build another home in that 5 acres?
No plans to do so right now. It's honestly so Tim Hayes can keep farming the 5 acres.
Oh, good.
Could we-
I sit in my house and watch that farm get farmed every year.
If-
Okay, so because I thought, I'm ag across the street. I'm right straight across the street, and I didn't want my ag to be intimidated somewhere down the line.
If the variance is granted, that becomes a buildable lot, though. Correct?
So if we give them the 62 feet variance on the second one, then they could build another home off of that one. So another thing I would not complain about, but mention or bring up is the fact that Erie Road from Crab to Gulf is the only one that doesn't have water. So what's going to happen when they build those homes? They're going to have to put 2 wells in, 2 septic tanks in. 2 more houses have to be backed up onto Erie Road, and Erie Road is terrible through that section. How they ever stop at Crab Road when they go past my house is beyond me. But, and they got the 45-mile-an-hour signs up, but it doesn't stop them. But that was my biggest thing was, I didn't want my ag to be interfered with and or, what's going to happen with the water. And I got hard water like crazy. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nobody got any questions for me? Good job.
State your name and address for
Gail
the
Kane,
record.
Temperance. I came because I saw it on the agenda and concerned again about this agricultural preservation. As we all know, they ended up boring underneath those railroad tracks to take water under the alleged pretense that it was going to get water to Samaria, which that's not true. All they had to do was take that water line right up Jackman. It was to get water to that area to take away our ag openness and the ag preservation that's in place. So with it not being online, I did talk to Jody and just looked at it myself, and it doesn't take rocket science. If they wanted to build a home and wanted to keep it rural, they could build the house that they want on that parcel that's left. They don't have to split it. You all have to know that they're splitting it for the intent that somewhere down the line, they will build another home. So if they build the home on one, which is yellow, no, that's 2, on 1, which is green. The intent will be that eventually they'll sell that to put a house on 2. So as long as it's staying ag, that was my concern. So they're not changing the zoning, but they are changing the flavor, but it fits in with the rest of what Decker has done in this township. So I'm not surprised. But so that would be my opposition, would be that they not change the zoning, and that doesn't seem to be taking place. It's just a matter of variance in the frontage, but they could build their house without having to have the split. So that's on your back. But I appreciate you. You guys do good work. So thanks for hearing me.
Thank you, Gail. Anyone else?
Hello, my name is Rob Stoiber, 30 West Erie,
Okay.
the 5-acre plot that you see there.
Okay,
It's there,
that's outside of the green?
right?
Yes, okay.
And I just wanted to state I have no opposition
Okay,
to this effort.
all righty. Thank you. No other public comment? May I have a motion to close the public comment section?
Make a motion to close the public comment section.
Okay, second? Anybody?
I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty. So the public hearing portion is closed. Now it's up to the board members and the representative for the applicant, Mr. Decker. Does any of the board have questions for the representative, Mr. Decker?
I'll ask a question if I can.
Could you approach the podium again? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
As you know, I tried to reach out to you Friday, and we've been playing kind of voice tag, and then you had Greg call me, and I had a long conversation with Greg. And I told him, when I read through your application, there really wasn't a practical difficulty specified at all, maybe a vague one at best. And I said, well, when you come Monday, I just didn't want to pop it on you and surprise you. So
Unfortunately, he's not, so here I am, yeah. The difficulty or hardship is we're trying to maintain a farmable piece, or he is. And with all due respect as to what my last name is, I did not apply for this. Greg Townsend did, and I'm just a friend consulting with him. I realize what the name has done in this township over the years. Currently, that piece is not being farmed. Greg has been maintaining it, and it will not get farmed at all.
Excuse me. Can you speak to the...
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
There is no intention for it to be farmed if he just builds it right in the middle of the piece. It would just stay the way it was the last year. Intent was to have this project for him come to reality months prior to this. Therefore, that's why he told Tim not to farm it this year. Things take a lot longer to get all things together. So his hardship is that he's just trying to allow Tim to farm 5 acres, to be honest with you.
Okay. Any other?
Bob,
Yes.
this is more a question, and I'll defer more towards your expertise because I know nothing about farming. What's the feasibility or return on investment for a farmer to farm just 5 acres? Is it, I mean, I don't know what crops go for. Is it even worth it? The fuel, transportation of the big machinery to get it in there? I mean, because we're looking at, okay, yes, if we grant the variance, he farms it for a year and figures out now it's not financially worth it, and and he decides he doesn't want to farm it anymore. So I'm
Generally, I know Tim Hayes owns some property in between Erie and maybe Bedford townships, but he travels quite a bit for farmland. A lot of farmers do anymore. The farmer that rents part of my land comes from Erie. So, sure, transportation, moving equipment and materials and stuff costs, but there still must be some profit in it, otherwise farmers wouldn't do it. So
Right, I'm
now
saying.
my property, the part that I don't use is roughly 5-6 acres that I rent out. But then adjacent to mine is another 20 acres that he's also renting from other people.
Okay.
So, to answer your question, yes.
It's
I think he
profitable
can,
to farm
it's
just 5
profitable.
acres.
Right now, it looks like he's doing around, it's hard to say on this page here. It looks like there's some trees overhanging one part of that, so he might be getting 11 acres right now, and if 5 is split off of that, and he can only farm the 5 acre piece, it's going to cut down the amount that he's got available to him. But my guess is he'll probably, I don't know, but he might still be interested in it because there might be other parcels in this area. Once he has his equipment on Erie Road, there might be other parcels that he can hop onto with his equipment. So, my concern here is that there's just no practical difficulty. There's no reason that, other than the fact that the applicant wants to split the property, there doesn't seem to be a practical difficulty to me.
One thing, I'll add, the master plan clearly emphasizes the need to preserve agricultural open spaces. This is obviously one of them. It's a big open space, big agricultural area. And, there has to be a compelling reason to change an ordinance. There could be. I just haven't heard one from you guys, so.
I mean, there was obviously a 5 acre piece split off for your place, and then the result was this 11.99 acre piece that we're now looking at. And there wasn't really any reason not to split yours because you had the 5 acre and the 330 feet of frontage. Now, that's not available anymore for 2 more pieces. So there has to be some compelling reason to allow one parcel that complies with everything and then another piece that doesn't. Just because that's what the applicant wants.
Common sense, yeah. He's asking for 64 feet of frontage, not an acreage variance, but just the frontage.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the difficulty is that farm ground goes away, period. I mean, if he builds right in the middle of it, there's nothing left. I mean, he's trying to actually preserve some type of farming in the community.
Well, he could.
I would ask,
He could
like-
if he built a house there. He could still leave space open, farming.
Technically, yeah, I guess.
I mean, if that was really his inner core, what he wants to do.
But then you're farming around a piece of property.
But I think all he wants to do is when his son gets enough money, build a house on the adjacent property. That's what I get from reading your application, or his
I
application.
can't speak for him on that, I don't know. He's the owner of the property. Again, from the name Decker, I know there's been plenty of farm ground that's been split up and gone, and houses are built on it now. So I find it, I don't understand what the hardship would have been on Jackman Road when my grandfather and Krykoff did this over that mile stretch.
I don't know, it's way before my time. Anybody?
I'm just saying there was a precedent set there.
There's no precedent. Every case is different. Everyone
Yeah.
stands on its own.
Those were 165 feet and 2.5 acres. And, I mean, honestly, it was built up because the farm ground was owned by Krykoff family and they made money on it. So I'm just, that's another example as to,
I remember that.
I have just a
Didn't
question.
vote for it either.
maybe just for, if anybody else does, maybe it's just for Marty. So, Marty, we can motion to approve the variance, motion to deny the variance, or take no action at all, or do we have to make a decision?
You should make a decision one way or another.
Okay.
And a vote to approve the requested variance would require 3 affirmative votes.
Right.
Anything else?
If there's nothing else, I can make a motion. If anybody else
I don't.
is, and I don't want to jump step or rush anybody or anything.
Jennifer, you got any thoughts or?
I was just
Couldn't put
thinking about
anybody on.
preserving the farmland, like, you know, there's probably not a timeline how long this is going to be for with the preservation. If there's any future, like was mentioned in the application, possible another build behind on the other piece of parcel.
The township did identify, the township did identify certain parts of ag property that made a new zoning designation, Ag 2 or something, where the lot sizes and lot requirements were reduced. But this isn't one of the, this is ag preservation, so we're trying to preserve the agriculture in these areas. So anyway, I'm sorry. Joe, you said?
If anybody else has anything else to say?
Yes, Jody, I'm sorry.
If you could just speak loud and clear so we can hear you over here into your microphone.
I'll put it up closer.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so I'll go ahead and make a motion that we deny the variance request for Gregory and Beth Townsend, 3663 Pendleton Drive, Toledo, Ohio, 43623, on property number 5802011-036-10. The variance, deny the variance for parcel 2, which is 62-foot of frontage variance. And really, my motion stands on there is absolutely no practical difficulties presented.
Is there a second?
I'll support.
Okay. So, any further discussion, or shall we vote? We'll have a roll call vote for this one. Thank you.
Mr. Gore.
Aye.
Mr. Mahoney.
Aye.
Ms. Barth.
Aye.
Ms. McCormick.
Aye.
Mr. Potter.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion carried, meaning the request.
Request is denied.
Okay. Righty. Okay, the next order of business is public comment. So this would be the public's. Yes.
Gail Kane, Temperance. Yeah, and I appreciate your vote because basically it is what it is. I grew up on 100 acres. The house sat on it and we farmed around it. So if his true intent is to farm it, that can be done. It's just when he builds that house, he puts the house there, makes his lawn, and they farm around it. So that was my concern with the whole thing. And I guess my biggest concern with mentioning a builder per se is the fact that I've seen too many builders come here and they have the person that they're going to build the home for do the petitioning. So it blurs that line of who's actually asking for the split and what the full purpose of it is. So that's the only thing. So, and if he's just a friend, then he's just a friend. So, and I can appreciate that, but I appreciate your vote as well in trying to keep our ag preservation going. Thanks.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. The next order is board and staff comments. I guess we can start with you, Jennifer, again. Any?
I have no further comment.
Joe?
No, I'm good.
Nope, no comments.
Okay. Yeah, my only My only comment is related to the builders. I would hope that whatever builders are out there building, they're building based on what's allowable in that zoning district. If it's ag, you got to have 5 acres. If the owner wants to split up 100 acres into 5-acre pieces, and everybody's got 330 feet of frontage, well, then that builder can build 100 homes, and it's not really, I don't believe it's a statement against the builder. It's just what the property owner wanted to do, and it complies with zoning requirements. Whether we like it or not is immaterial, as long as, anyway, I'm done. Beyond that,
I have nothing.
I have nothing.
thank you. Jody?
I will speak then. There will be no meeting on October 6th. There has been no variance applications, and today was the deadline. The November meeting, the deadline is actually Friday, October 10th by noon, because due to the holiday on Monday, the Township Hall will be closed. But that will be the November meeting. Also, I forgot the last meeting, if anybody wants to take a look at this. Mr. Gatter from 8501 Minks Road, that was granted the pool cover variance. He did send me some photos and wanted to provide them if any of the board members wanted to take a look for the cover that was approved from the BZA for his pool. Other than that, I have nothing further.
Thank you. Thank you, Jody. Motion to adjourn?
Motion.
I'll support. Thank you. Good night, everyone.